The first-in-the-nation primary is underway in New Hampshire. For weeks, polls have shown Mitt Romney with a commanding lead. But the New Hampshire primary is known for its surprise endings. As we await the results, we do have our first look at the exit polls from New Hampshire. And one of the key takeaways is that about one-third of voters say they were looking for a candidate who could defeat President Barack Obama in the fall. That's slightly more than those who said they were looking for a candidate with the right experience or strong moral character. Now I'm joined by AP national political reporter Chuck Babington. And Chuck, that electability argument has been a real central part of Romney's sales pitch. He's hoping for a big night in New Hampshire. What's the outcome that he needs?
I think Romney needs to get at least 35% of the vote or so. The most recent polls showed him slightly better than that. This has been his big state all along. So it'd be shocking if he didn't win. But he doesn't want to win with a weak showing like close to 30% or something like that. So I think that's the main thing that Romney needs.
And maybe even more than who wins in New Hampshire is who comes in second, third, and fourth. How are you seeing those positions play out tonight, and who needs to have a good showing?
Well, first of all, you got to deal with Ron Paul, and he's a libertarian-leaning Republican. He almost is a character in and of himself. He has a hard floor and a hard ceiling, as we say. So he might finish second. You almost put him aside and look at the others. And I think John Huntsman, who has bet everything on New Hampshire, as you know, he didn't run in Iowa, needs to either finish second or very close to Ron Paul, a close third. If Huntsman falls further back in the pack, that would be bad news for him. And then finally, Rick Perry didn't even campaign in New Hampshire, so we can forget about him. He's been in South Carolina. And that leaves us Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum. And we'll be looking at which of those finishes fifth. The fifth place finish, especially if it's Gingrich, is not good news. It doesn't mean that whoever finishes fifth can't go on, but he's going to be in pretty bad shape.
AP political reporter Chuck Babington, thank you for joining us. And stay with the Associated Press. We'll have all the results as they come in tonight from New Hampshire. I'm Julie Pace in Washington.